Today I'm doing another advice video. I'm so excited. I don't know if you can tell, but I am super pumped. My friend gave me this inspiration to do this. She thought it would be something great for my YouTube channel to talk about, and I was like, girl, you right, girl. So I'm talking about it now. Before I get into the video, I just want to say a little bit something about the vlogs. I'm probably not going to be putting out a vlog anytime soon, maybe around my spring break for school, but I'm just not sure. Mondays and Fridays I have off, but I work on Fridays. I now nanny on Mondays, and I work all weekend, so I don't have a super free schedule, and also my boyfriend does work as well, so we don't always spend 24/7 together, and when I do hang out with my boyfriend, like I said in the last video, I just want to spend time with him because our time is so valuable to me. But if I was to vlog every day, you would probably be bored and you would see something like this. Okay guys, welcome back to my vlog, and today I finished out emptying the dishwasher, not once today, but twice. Oh my god, guys, doing the dishes is so hard. I just don't know how I did it. Oh my god, my life's so hard. And that would happen every day, honestly, because that's just, I'm just doing my daily life, doing the dishes, making a bed, going to school, leaving school, going back. So it just would not be entertaining for anyone, so I'm saving you. I'm giving you good content, so think about that before you judge me for how many times I post in a month. Anyway, today's advice topic, to get back on track, is about trust. I'm not saying I'm a love relationship expert, but I have learned enough through relationships that especially in this one with Mikey, I've learned a lot about trust. And I definitely trust him so much. I trust everything about him, everything he says. We have gotten to that point after a year plus. I'm so excited that we've gotten so far, and we have so much more to go through. But my friend was struggling with a little bit of a trust issue thing, so I told her about this, and she was like, wow, that was a really good way to look at it. So hopefully this helps you too. Maybe you're in a difficult relationship or something, and it could help you, even with friends. So we'll address not only boyfriend/girlfriend, but we will also address friendship, trusting, and stuff like that. I hope you guys like this video. If you do, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and if you like living life with Gabs, be sure to subscribe. So let's just get into the video. To begin, I'm just gonna start out by saying I don't know anything. I'm not a professional or whatever you want to say. I'm not saying that I know the end all be all to all things about trust. I don't. I'm still learning. I'm going off of experience. I'm just making this video to inform someone because I have a good perspective on things, I like to say. Always remember though, if you do need help, if you need questions, feel free to comment below, or if you know me personally, send me a text, Facebook, Messenger, message, I don't know. I'd be willing and more than happy to help everyone, because that's just what I like to do, is help people. But anyway, back to the topic. I'm gonna start with friendships and then go to boyfriend. So friendships with personally for me with girls has always been a struggle for me, because I've always wanted to have a best friend, and I have had best friends, but they usually fail, which is the worst, because you trust this person, you think this person's your friend, and then you spill your secrets to them, and sometimes people take those secrets and tell everyone, and it's like, well, what's the point of trusting you? So I get how it's very hard to do that. For me, I take a while to become a really close friend with someone, just because, like I've said, I've gotten burned a multitude of times throughout high school, even through college, where friendships were toxic, but I never regretted those friendships because they made me the person I am. So I think, instead of being oh, I can never find a best friend, you can just learn from them and maybe stay a little bit more guarded, and maybe let them tell you stuff first, because I know it's really easy because you want to just trust someone and someone to be wanting to know everything, but sometimes people don't want to listen, or they listen for the wrong reasons, so you always have to kind of put a guard out first. I think everything happens for a reason. You meet people, things happen in your life for a reason, and I think you need to remember that, what could you learn from that friendship, and what did that friendship teach you, and how can you apply it to now? That's why I always look at friendship, but never look at a friendship with fear. Never be oh my god, I can't get close to anyone. That's not the case. You sometimes may drift from people too, and they may never come back, or they may be your best friend for life and you pick up right where you left off, and that's totally fine too. I have friends like that where we got far apart, come back together, and then we just drift again, and it stays drifted. But I also do have friends that have, gone away to school, and then they come back, and we're just right where we left off. So, it all just depends. And yeah, so that's pretty much to cover for friends. And now we'll move on to the boyfriend aspect, or girlfriend relationship. We're gonna call it relationship. I know for me, I do sometimes have trust issues. I don't now with Mikey, but I have in the past. And it all comes down that you do have to trust them, because at the end of the day, if you want to be with them, you know, forever or however, you know, you never know how long, but, you know, of course you always want forever, and that's what you should strive for, but you have to trust them, and you have to build that foundation of trust by being open about everything, even if you're uncomfortable with it, if it's not the nicest topic or your favorite topic to talk about, you have to be open about everything. What I always say to do is think about their track record. Have you ever had an instance where you felt insecure and you felt like you weren't good enough, or that, you know, there may be some other girl, and have you confronted them? And if that's a yes, what do they say? If they say no, then you have to think about that. Like, how many times have they said no? At this point, it was like about 3 or 4 times. So then you have to follow their track record. It's probably nothing. You know, you can always ask to double check, but you have to remind them and phrase it in a way where it's like, are you cheating, and accusing them. It should be, you know, hey, I'm feeling insecure right now. I'm just getting in my head. Here's what's going on. Sometimes when I start feeling insecure, I tell my boyfriend, instead of just hiding it or being like distant, I'll be like, you know, like, hey, I'm feeling insecure right now. Like, is something going on, or is something bothering you, or like whatever. And sometimes he'll just be like, yeah, no, I just don't feel good today, or I'm just really tired, I'm sorry. Like, it's you know, translating it through text differently. And that's kind of like the hard part about text, is that, you know, you can't really tell a tone of voice, and that's something that stinks. And like, if someone is, you know, it's just hard sometimes to text, and you have to remember that communication is the key to trust as well. That if you just sit there quietly and don't say anything and wait for someone to pull it out of you, they may not notice it, because if you're talking over text, they might not notice it. Over FaceTime, it's a little different. You probably pick that up a lot faster, but over text, you're not going to pick that up. And I think being able to tell someone, hey, I'm feeling insecure right now, and not feeling vulnerable is a really big, important part. I know I definitely feel that with my boyfriend, that I could be like, hey, I'm having an insecure moment. Like, I need some reassurance. I do that all the time with him. Not all the time, but like when I do feel that way, he does do it. He doesn't ever go, oh, again, or, you know, he always makes me feel better. And sometimes, you know, he just does it so, he just does so well, and I'm just so thankful to have him in my life and be in such a wonderful, stable relationship. And I only can hope everyone else the best in a relationship where you feel comfortable enough to trust them and talk to them. And I think if you feel that you can't talk to someone or tell them how you feel, you should definitely address that. Or if you think things are off, I would also address that. Everything is about communicating how you feel. It's very easy to just bottle everything up. I'm used to be like that a lot with like past relationships, or even with like just things in general. I bottle everything up and then I just explode, and everyone's like, whoa, where'd that come from? And especially in a relationship where you're trying to grow together, you need to express how you feel and not just bottle it all up. And I think talking is the most important thing you can do. Tell them exactly how you feel, even if you're embarrassed to be like, I'm insecure right now. You should just always just say it. And also you have to think about their track record. Have they done anything in the past where they cheated? No. And you know, go and say, okay, well, has there ever been an instance where I've thought about that, or asked them about if they were cheating or whatever, or being unfaithful, you know? And if they say no, you should almost like reassure yourself. And it's hard to sometimes do that when you are just like, oh my god, like this could be happening, oh my god, am I not noticing? Like, you try to justify it sometimes, but sometimes that doesn't even help you. But you just have to remember that you have to think of someone's track record, say how you feel, and do it, you know, as soon as possible, because the longer you wait, the worse it'll get. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it can help whoever is watching, or you just enjoy, get some fun tips. Not fun tips, but get some tips that could probably help you now with friendships, or even later in life with a relationship, unless you are in one or whatever. I hope this helps you, and if it did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, or if you just like watching my videos, be sure to like them so I know what you guys like to see. And if you like living life with Gabs, be sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, friends.
No.